Hey, weird hat. So I go down to the Maverick. I needed a little bit of milk and a pack of Stokes. I've been smoking a little bit more lately and eating a little bit more and pondering a little bit more. So anyways, I go down to the Maverick to get some milk, right? And I always look at the dates on their milks because I don't think people buy milk there much, which is understandable. It's overpriced, but I drink 1%. And they have 2 and whole milk, which is 4%, right? So they have 2 I don't know what the hell size it is. They both expire tomorrow, and I asked the lady behind the counter, who I kind of know, if she had any more fresh in the back. She checked, and she came out with a whole milk 4% and 2%, and one was dated the 25th, and the other was dated the 24th of November. So, of course, I bought the 2%. That expires in 2 weeks. So, if I'm going to pay the same price, I'd rather have milk that doesn't expire tomorrow. Call me old-fashioned. Just don't call me Clark from jail. So, we were talking about some things, and I brought up something, and she said, she looked like shit off the record. She wasn't wearing her makeup, her hair was up. But, in my defense, I look like shit all the time because I never do my makeup, and my hair's always a mess. So, we'd make a cute team, right? Well, there is that. But, so, Sunday mischievous behavior with Scott. Yeah, that's right. So we were talking about something, and I said, about my ex-wife and something, and I said, the bottom line was, I said to her, I miss being in love sometimes. Kind of gives you that sense of purpose in life, right? And she goes, I can feel you. I know what you mean. I said, if we allowed social medias to dictate our thinking, we would think we're the only 2 people on this planet that aren't in love with someone, right? What's that? Uh-oh. What's that? Is that a kitty? Hi. He feels as soft as a bunny rabbit. Have a kiss. Thank you. So, he probably wants to hear what I have to say. He said, go ahead, record it. It's all being duly noted for a future commitment hearing. So, anyways, I rapped with her for a couple minutes. And, just pleasant chat. Store's empty, and this one guy comes in behind me. And, yeah, she looks right past me and goes, can I help you? And I went like this. Grabbed my things and left. She wasn't like, hey, good seeing you, Scott, or have a good night, guy, or no, just next. Once upon a time, I was extremely fearful of death. It worried me almost every day of my life. And when I was in my late 20s, I was diagnosed with acute anxiety disorder. And I think it all kind of went hand in hand with the fact that I was worried about a lot of things, I always had this fear that I wasn't going to live long enough to, kind of see my marriage through and raise my children, and, I'm one of those idiots that likes to, do his best and complete the task. I'm kind of a perfectionist in some ways. And I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, Yeah, see that guy over there? What a loser, man. He follows through. He does what he says. He lets his conscience be his guide. He makes you laugh. He's a real sweet guy and a gentleman, and he'll fight to the death to do it right. Yeah, we can't have anybody like him in the world. But, unless something changes, which it always could change tomorrow. I look forward to dying. But not in the sense that, I'm thinking of taking my own life, but just thinking how nice it will be to know that I won't have to deal with this anymore. The Groundhog Day of life. Just knowing tomorrow's a new day, but no matter what the fuck I say or do, or pretty much it follows this pattern because the rest of the world seems to find that to be acceptable. But, maybe somebody will shoot somebody at a school tomorrow. Hey, that'll break the monotony, yeah. Maybe Donald Trump will put his foot in his mouth again tomorrow. We'll have something to bitch about, yeah. Love really does change a person's outlook. How can it not? You ever see somebody go to work after having a little lovemaking in the morning before they shower and have breakfast and go to work or go to school? No. Everybody's walking around like they ain't got a care in the world, right? Or just knowing that there's somebody out there that loves them and, we'll see them later in the day. It does a lot for your psychological well-being. It really does. But I hope one day this feeling changes with me. I do. And I don't, really wish this feeling on anybody. Well, maybe a couple people. But it just amazes me that, nobody puts any effort into, taking the time with anybody or taking a chance with anybody or, no. Just robotic behavior. I am starting to feel something for you. You must go now. You sparked interest in me. I am not programmed to receive such transmissions. Woo! See? Hey, I just make this up as I go along. I'm not looking over here at a teleprompter that tells me what to say. Do you understand what I am saying? Okay, but, it's Sunday night, my favorite day of the week. The day of reflection. But, it's a drag. And, like I said, again, maybe one day that'll change. But from where I sit, that bus is a little late. It's long overdue. And to tell you the truth, I really don't know what I can do to expedite that bus to show up. But one day it'll be over, whether there's somebody in my life or not. And I guess what I'm saying is that bus can be early if no one wants to show up. Good night, people.